Hey, so today's Monday, August 10th, and I'm about to do a day run with UberEats. So it's going to be interesting because in general, I do night runs. Like I'll start during dinner time and then I'll drive until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, depending on my mood. The earliest I will start is between 3:30 and 4:30 p.m. It just depends, again, on my mood. But right now it is 12:54. I plan to start at 1 o'clock. So, about to do a day run, and I'm going to see if I can do a full 12 hours or get as close as I possibly can to 12 hours before, getting exhausted and not wanting to do any more for the day. So, stick around for that. So my first delivery was a Taco Bell order, and it was to an apartment complex where, for whatever reason, they have two buildings that have the same apartment building number, and they're on complete opposite sides of the entire complex. And it's not even like the numbers on the doors are different. No, they're all coordinated the same. Whoever came up with that idea was definitely either drunk, high, or both. So I'm inside of McDonald's waiting on my order. They're usually pretty good about having it done before I get here, but when I got the ping, I was like literally 2 seconds down the street, so that's right. They're currently working on it now, so this is part of the job, sitting and waiting. But some advice for those of you who have to wait sometimes. Perfect opportunity to use the restroom and get all of that liquid out of your system. Yeah, just so you know. So this is how McDonald's wraps their orders up, which I like. But the downside to that is you can't see whether or not the drinks are in there. So you have to use your ears. If you hear liquid and ice, then you know the drink is in there. Always make sure they get their drinks, because a lot of times they don't get their drinks. I have made that mistake a few times. Not realizing that it was supposed to come with a drink and not noticing that I'm not hearing a drink in the bag. So you want to make sure that their bags have drinks if it's on the order. And that's actually with literally anything, because a lot of customers, they order combos, and a lot of times combos come with drinks. So make sure that the drinks are there. Today, and I just picked up another McDonald's order, and they were fast. Like, they were just waiting. Like, as soon as I came in, they're like, Uber? And I'm like, yes. So that's nice. That's really nice, actually. I've never been to this McDonald's before. I've seen it because I've been to the shopping center before doing Instacart, but I've never been to this McDonald's. So I wonder what they're like at night. I'm curious. Very, very curious. Mentioned something about Subway. When you're picking up a Subway order, I don't know how the Subways are run everywhere else, but I know here the order is already done and it's on top of the actually I don't even know what that's called, but basically where all the food is prepared, it's right on top of it, and so you just go and you grab it. But it's very, very easy to forget the side items, like the bag of chips and the cookies and whatever other things that they may order. So make sure you're always checking for that. The reason why I'm saying this is because today I made a little boo-boo. And when I got halfway to my destination, I realized that the bag of chips and the cookie was totally not there. So, however, the person didn't complain. Didn't get a phone call, didn't get a bad rating. So chances are they probably didn't want it anyways. But then again, if they ordered a cookie, I know they wanted the cookie. But there was no cookie in that bag. So, yeah. So one of the things I hate about downtown areas is that there's never anywhere to park. So I'm walking. Okay, so for whatever reason, all of the streets that I need to turn on, for whatever reason, they're all closed. So, I hate picking up deliveries from downtown. Like, it's just, so I had to park I would say a half a block away. It's not that far, it's around the corner, but like, gosh. I wasn't trying to exercise. Not tonight. I keep looking at myself. I should look at the camera. Hi. What's up? But yeah, so. And then during the day, it sucks even worse because you have to pay for parking. And there are a few restaurants down here where they tend to be packed. So when you go in there, the food's not even ready. And there was this one time where I literally waited 35 minutes and I almost got a parking ticket. Like, I had to leave and circle the building a million times. That was ridiculous. So ridiculous. Anyways, it is about to be 11 o'clock. I'm almost done. I think 1 a.m. will be 12 hours, but I took a 30-minute break earlier, so it'll probably be more like 1:30. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I got the food. I gotta walk all the way back to my car. No. Okay, first of all, what the heck did I step on? Some piece of metal thing. Looks like it's from a beer can. Anyway, today has been a day. I'm gonna tell you guys something. So, when I took my 30-minute break, legit, I almost did not come back out. Like, I was so ready to like record and apologize for not fulfilling my goal today of attempting to do 12 hours, minimum 8. Like, because first of all, it's been so slow, and I don't like doing UberEats on Mondays and Tuesdays because it tends to be really slow unless there's something going on in the city. So it's been slow. Every now and then it would pick up, but it's been really slow. It didn't really start picking up until after 7, and then it slowed down again. So today's just been a day, and I kept running into things, like running into issues with people's apartment complexes, people not giving me their building numbers, got lost. A guy didn't even know he had a building number. I was like, you don't know you have a building number? Okay. So he had to come outside, and he has flashlight on, and I basically had to drive around the whole complex to find him. I mean, I'm just, y'all. Seriously, get together. Well, I'm finally home. It is 1 something. I don't know what time it is. I am really tired. And I'm just gonna be blunt with you. I started getting really frustrated around midnight because I stupidly accepted a McDonald's order and was stuck there until literally I shit you not. 12:36. Customer was texting me, any progress? McDonald's can be slow. I'm like, yeah, really slow. I'm trapped in a line to infinity and beyond. Literally, it was horrible. And that experience frustrated me, even though technically I'm used to being in a long line at McDonald's. It's just the mere fact that the customer clearly wanted things to speed up. And I'm a bit of a people pleaser, and knowing that there was nothing I could do about it frustrated me. And so after that, I literally ignored every other McDonald's request that came through. And as I was attempting to deliver his food, two popped up right when I was trying to figure out where his house was. And I just declined them both. Now, I don't decline anything. I usually just let it run its course if I'm not going to accept it, right? But I said, screw it, I'm declining it because first of all, I'm trying to figure out where his house is and you're making the map look weird. I declined 3 of them. So that's what happened. Anyways, I'm going to show you what my earnings are. I don't even know what it is because I didn't look at it. But I'm about to go ahead and show you what I made today. By the way, I didn't hit 12 hours. I had 54 minutes, I think. 54 minutes left. But whatever. Close enough. We are about to see my earnings. Now, I technically just saw it, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to see it for yourself. Despite the fact that today was super slow, I managed to make $212.49. But yeah, I'm impressed because I seriously was thinking, I was like, I'm probably at most gonna get like 130 today because that is how slow it felt. Like, I'm surprised I managed to complete 30 trips. I probably would have been able to do more, but you know, I wasn't interested in doing any more McDonald's orders, and that's all that just kept popping up. So I had enough of that, right? So yeah, 212 for 11 hours. That's actually really not bad. That's pretty good for a slow day. Yeah. All right, because usually I can make that much in about 9 hours on a really good day, like on Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Thursdays. Sundays are a hit and miss. Usually on Sundays I can get that much if there's something happening in town, because I do live in a college town, so every now and then there'll be like really big events and stuff like that. And you know, the frat houses and the sorority houses, they'll be throwing parties and they're ordering pizzas all the time. But yeah, I'm actually happy with this amount because I'm gonna tell you, I was feeling really miserable with today, but I stuck it through. And all I want to say to everyone is just stick it out. You know, like, I had moments today where it did pick up and then it slowed down, then it picked up and then it slowed down. And there was a point where I started to think that I was the only driver on the road because all of a sudden it just picked up and I was just getting orders back to back, which was fantastic for me because I was like, oh, great. Thank goodness. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I don't want to ramble on. I have a bad habit of talking too much. So I guess you guys should, I don't know, subscribe, share this video. If you want to start, I have the link below. And have a great week.